Hey, what's going on guys, Timzy here, and with the release of Operation Dread Factor, we're going to break down the new Consulate Rework. I'm going to go over 3 tips to help you get on your way to mastering this map. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to show you a full defensive strat that you can start using right away. So, let's get into it. Now, CEO is one of the most popular sites to defend on Old Consulate, and many of you know the struggle of fighting for your life on yellow stairs, dodging nades, fires, and avoiding crossfires, but holding yellow stairs was so important to defend that site. Well, I'm happy to say that this is no longer the case on new consulates. You don't have to fight for your life on yellow stairs because it's safer to play closer to the site, allowing you to use off angles, shields, or set up your own crossfires against the attackers. Now we're going to move down to the new garage. This is the other favorite site on consulates, and it's had a lot of big changes. Now you may notice right away that there's no longer the white van or the black car, but we still have the yellow pillar as well as another pillar where pipes used to be, but that's it. It can make defending garage a bit more difficult because there are less safe spots to play behind when you're fighting those attackers outside of the garage wall. Now another big change happened to the garage wall itself. You can now open up holes directly above the reinforcement and use that to nade off the bandits, stop the bandit trick, but as a defender you can use those holes to throw your nitro through or even potentially impact trick from. Now this next change only affects one operator, but it affects one of the stronger operators specifically for this site, Mira. If we use the traditional mirror windows on security wall and cafeteria, you may notice that you don't have as much visibility on the garage wall like you did on the old consulate. Now this may affect the pick and ban rate of Mira on this map, but who knows, maybe there are some different mirror setups that will be adopted by the community in a few short weeks. Now we've gone over 3 big changes, but there is one more pretty big change that has to do with verticality. Now opening above the garage isn't news to anyone, but the placement of the garage hatch is game changing. Through this garage hatch, you can see almost every square inch of garage, making it even more difficult for defenders to fight off against the garage push. Now this increased pressure from above can make Pulse even stronger and emphasize the importance of going for flanks or even fighting to hold upstairs control long enough to waste time, but who knows. Now I've saved the best for last. I want to leave you all with a full strat for defending the CEO objective. You're going to want to bring in a zombie, Jaeger, Doc, Castle, and someone with a shield like Frost or Warden. Now you can drop the shield op and bring a Pulse instead because you can use the zombie barriers as shields, and Pulse is very strong in this objective because of the amount of soft floors below the site. Now you want to start by reinforcing these 2 CEO walls, the left side meeting wall, the meeting balcony wall, the 3 break room walls to admin, and lastly make sure you reinforce that yellow stairs wall. Now the strat does leave you with 2 extra reinforcements that you can place anywhere you'd like, maybe even use it to help the Pulse playing below. Now with these reinforcements, you want to make some head holes across all of the remaining meeting walls. This allows you to see every inch of meeting, and you can fight some pretty long angles that will catch the attackers off guard. Now on to Castle. You want to castle barricade the bathroom window, the meeting window, the spiral stairs double door, and for your last castle you can either place it on the yellow stairs window or castle the meeting balcony door and force the attackers to use more utility. Next is Jaeger. We're going to utilize the new observation blocker gadget to make it more difficult for the attackers to drone out our setup. You're going to place 1 blocker off to the side of the meeting double door, 1 more in meeting to block the single meeting door, and then our last one's going to go into reception to block off the entire hallway. Now here's what it looks like from the attacker's point of view. It's pretty brutal, right? Anyways, up next we have a zombie. Now the whole benefit of bringing a zombie is to utilize her barriers to block off extra angles. If they open up the bathroom window, block it. If they open up the meeting window, block that too. It can also be great to place as a shield on the reception door to help fight the break room door. Now the reason we want to bring Doc is because of the 1.5, but we also can play aggressive, and if we take a bad trade, we can always stem ourselves right back up. Now our last op is going to be the shield op or Pulse below, so depending on what you decide, you can place your shield on reception door and use your 1.5 to help fight some of those longer angles, or play below with the Pulse and deny the plant. Let me know what you guys think of this CEO strat, whether you think it's good or bad. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.